I'm Cara Vorderman, and welcome to Wednesday's Perfect 10. 10 questions, 10 points, all done in just 10 minutes. Yes, it's our weekday quiz designed to tune up your brain, but also to educate, to entertain, and to irritate you, of course. Think of me as a personal trainer for your mind. Just 10 minutes every day is the equivalent of a good gym session for that mind of yours. So please make sure you subscribe, you follow, and you like to get the next episode as soon as it drops. And don't forget, if you've missed any of our episodes or are joining us for the first time this week, you can, of course, go back through our previous shows and see if there's a perfect 10 score waiting for you there too. First things first, yesterday, I left you with a question. Which American city is an anagram of legal noses? And the answer is, of course, the city of Los Angeles, otherwise known as the City of Angels. Well done if you got that right, but absolutely no points ever for our anagrams. They are just for fun. But now let's play for real. Can you get that perfect 10 score today? Let's find out. Here are your questions on today's Perfect 10. Question 1 is, as ever, your starter for a Perfect 10. Who was the British Prime Minister before David Cameron? Hopefully this will get you a point on the board straight away. We like that. Question 2 is our hearsay round. So, which well-known phrase or saying is hidden in these sounds?
What would you like?
Well, I can't afford the battered cod or a Savoy or the haddock.
OK, how about these deep-fried slices of potato? They cost the least.
Hearsay, say what you hear, and hopefully you can't go far wrong. Answers, as always, after the final question today. Question 3, and time for a little Carol lateral thinking. Here we go. Which job title, beginning with the letter B and ending with R, has 3 consecutive double letters? So 3 lots of double letters all in a row. You can do this. I can hear your brain whirring away from here. So there we go. We move on to question 4 when you're ready. And question 4 is worth another point to those whose powers of recall are firing on all cylinders today, because it is our memory round.
A bright start to the morning with clear skies in much of the country. But that's due to change as Storm Edna brings high winds in from the east this afternoon. We can expect amber alerts to come into effect from around 4 p.m. and people are advised to travel only if necessary until the end of Thursday at least. The east coast will see wind speeds reach up to 80 miles per hour, with many roads closed in East Yorkshire, including the Humber Bridge. Those winds will make their way across the country overnight, so those in South Yorkshire and Lancashire could wake up to damage and destruction left in the wake of Storm Edna.
Well, I hope you were listening there, because here comes the question. Which bridge is closed due to high winds? Now, as I always say, and I need to say it, we at Perfect 10 are not the real weather experts. Come to us, please, for riddles, puzzles, and a daily dose of brain training, but absolutely don't come to us for an accurate weather forecast. We just make those up for the memory rounds. We've absolutely no idea what's going on. Anyway, don't forget, of course, to follow us on social media by searching for @Perfect10Carol. Head over to our website, perfect10.uk, to find all the details of our newsletter. Right, moving on. Questions 5, 6, and 7, the 3 Fs, frivolous, familiar, and fun collection. Here's question 5. Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn is a famous line from which classic film? It is a classic movie quote, which most people know, but do you know which film it comes from? Moving on to question 6, and one for those hot summer days. Which ice lolly is made up of a layer of strawberry-flavoured ice, a layer of vanilla-flavoured ice, and a chocolate-coated top that's covered in sugar sprinkles? I think you know that one. Question 7 now. Mr. Stink, Ratburger, and The Beast of Buckingham Palace are books by which well-known TV personality? A pleasant-sounding bunch indeed. But which famous TV star is behind those best-selling children's books? Is that perfect 10 score in touching distance now? For question 8, 1 in, 1 out, you'll need to swap and spell. Which letter can you change in the word decide, D-E-C-I-D-E, to get a long period of time? Okay, ready for your next question? Question 9 is, I know this. You need a little bit of thinking time and a bit of luck to get a point here. What is the first word in the Bible? And I don't mean on the front cover or anything like that. I'm not looking for the, as in the Bible. I'm looking for the first word of the first proper chapter in the Old Testament. And today's brain workout is almost at an end. One last push. Here's question 10, and it's our daily riddle. Turn me on my side, and I am everything. Cut me in half, and I am nothing. What am I? Remember, it's a riddle. And there you have it. 10 questions. All you need now is 10 answers. So please don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss tomorrow's episode. And if you're looking for even more questions which will entertain, educate and irritate, follow us on Facebook, Insta and TikTok by searching for @Perfect10Carol. We have loads of exclusive socials content and bonus questions. A lot of those are very visual questions over on our socials. And why not join the Perfect 10 mailing list to get regular updates, behind the scenes clips, and much, much more. All the details, as ever, on our website, perfect10.uk. So, those were your 10 questions. Let's get you some answers. Here they come. Question 1, we started with, who was the British Prime Minister before David Cameron? And the answer is, it was Prime Minister Gordon Brown. David Cameron took over in 2010. Question 2 was our hearsay round. Which phrase was hidden in these sounds?
What would you like?
Well, I can't afford the battered cod or a Savoy or the haddock.
Okay, how about these?
Hearsay, say what you hear. The phrase I was looking for was cheap as chips. So obvious when you know the answer, aren't they? Question 3. Which job title beginning with B and ending in R has 3 consecutive lots of double letters? The answer is bookkeeper, begins with the letter B. Then you have double O, double K, and double E. And of course, it ends with the letter R. Well done if you got that right. Question 4 was our Wednesday weather memory question. I asked, which bridge is closed due to high winds? The answer is the Humber Bridge. Question 5, and we're into the 3 Fs, frivolous, familiar and fun. Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn is a famous line from which classic movie? Well, the answer is, it was from Gone with the Wind. It's well known that the film was based on a book by Margaret Mitchell. But did you know that when she sold the rights to the film mogul David O. Selznick in 1936 for $50,000, she set a new record at the time. $50,000 then was the most anyone had ever been paid for the rights to a book. Question 6, which ice-lolly is made up of a layer of strawberry-flavoured ice, a layer of vanilla-flavoured ice, and a chocolate-coated top that's covered in sugar sprinkles. The answer is a fab, F-A-B, lolly. If you haven't had one, try one this summer. One of my faves. Question 7, Mr. Stink, Ratburger and the Beast of Buckingham Palace are books by which well-known TV personality? And the author of all of those books is David Walliams. Question 8, it's the answer to this week's 1 in, 1 out. Which letter can you change in the word decide to get a long period of time? Well, change the letter I for a letter A to get the word decade, D-E-C-A-D-E. Question 9 now, what is the first word in the Bible? And the answer is the word in, I-N. In the beginning, there was light. And finally, question 10. Turn me on my side, and I am everything. Cut me in half, and I am nothing. What am I? The answer I'm looking for is the number 8. On its side, it looks like the symbol for infinity. So that's everything. And when you cut it in half, it looks like a 0. Nothing. And that's the answer. It was a riddle after all. So how did you do? Did you score a perfect 10 today? If so, please let us know. Brag away. And remember to subscribe to the podcast if you haven't already. Follow us on YouTube, across all of our socials, and then you don't miss out on any of our episodes or the daily bonus questions on socials. Come and join our Perfect 10 family. It is growing. We are full to the brim of perfect tenors, but always room for some more. But now I just have time for today's anagram, which is, which building can be found in Lollies far up Thames? Lollies, L-O-O-N-I-E-S, far, F-A-R, up, U-P, and then the word Thames, it's like the River Thames, T-H-A-M-E-S, Thames. Lollies far up Thames. Find out tomorrow when I've got a whole new day of questions, riddles and puzzles. I'm Carol Woodman. That was my perfect 10 for you. I hope you have a perfect day.